Today I wanted to show you exactly why our dies are designed the way they are. A lot of people wonder why there are no small holes in the die in order to help poke out the paper that sometimes can get lodged. The reason being is, if you've noticed, the backer of the die is actually laser cut around the shape of the die cut edge. This allows you to use the back of the die for embossing, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. First thing I'm going to show you how to use is the Cuttlebug for this technique. You want to use the A plate followed by a B plate, and I like to put an extra piece of cardstock down just for protection. You're going to want to center the back of the die onto your finished cardstock. So I want this flower embossed into my 3 by 3 inch square. So I'm centering that and I'm putting it blade side down onto my B plate, like so. Followed by a tan mat and a second B plate. I'm then going to roll this through. And when I remove everything, you will notice that the flower shape has become embossed into the white cardstock, and it's really stunning in person. Next, I thought I would show you how to do the same technique, only using the Big Shot. You're going to want to go ahead and use your multi-purpose platform again. This time you want to use it with tab 1, okay? You want to go ahead and insert that into the machine. You want to put a cutting plate in place, a scrap piece of cardstock, and once again you want to take your finished white cardstock that you want to use for your project, center the flat backer of the die in place on your cardstock, place it die side down, followed by the tan mat and your cutting plate. And you're going to go ahead and roll that through the machine like so. And just like with the Cuttlebug, when you remove this, you end up with that pretty embossed shape. Now that I've got my embossed paper, like I showed you a few moments ago on how to create, I'm going to go ahead and add some stamped images to this. I'm going to start out, I embossed this with the largest daisy flower from Beautiful Blooms 2. And now I'm going to use the middle medium daisy with Summer Sunrise ink, and I'm going to stamp that right in the middle of the embossed area that I created, just like so. Next I'm going to switch to Pure Poppy ink and one of the smallest solid daisies. And that's going to be added right to the center of the Summer Sunrise. And as one last step, a little small starburst daisy that goes right in the middle using dark chocolate ink. I then have a sentiment I'm using from a set called Autumn Abundance. I am inking it with dark chocolate ink, and I'm going to stamp that right underneath the daisy towards the bottom of my white block, just like so. Now, as a special accent, I'm going to use 1/8 inch score tape to create a glitter frame, and the way I'm going to go about that is to start by the sentiment and lay the score tape down loosely and I'm just going to cut it right here in place on the accent. And if you just get through the paper backing with a craft knife, it really cuts nice and cleanly for you. And I'm going to continue my way around the frame. If you can see, the end of the score tape butts up right against where I cut it previously. And I'm just going to work my way around, creating this frame. It takes a few minutes to create this, but it's really pretty easy to do, and the end result is a perfect finishing detail that adds a little but not too much. If you just try to make sure that the tape is the same distance from the edge of your paper as you work your way around, you'll be really happy with the results. And I'm back around to where I started here. Okay, so I've got all my score tape in place. Now I'm going to simply remove the tape and add some glitter. So I'm removing the paper backing. And I'm going to take our Prisma glitter and add that right on top of the tape, just like that. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to finish up my project here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a small rhinestone to the center of the flower. I used to like to use a craft knife to place my rhinestones. This is a little card. It's just slightly smaller than a 4x4 to coordinate with our envelopes, which I'll be showing you a little bit of in just a minute. I'm going to center this red mat and place in the center of my card. And then I'm going to adhere into place the glittered accent that I made. I'm going to use foam dimensionals on the back of this, one in each corner. And just adhere this right in the center of my red mat, like so. There's the finished card. And I just thought you might want to see this cute little envelope I stamped to match using the same exact flower images that I used on the card. So there's your finished project.